Hey everybody, it's Joe and Jazz from Abundant Culture, and this is the entrepreneurial blog. Is that what we're calling it? Entrepreneur blog?
Vlog.
Entrepreneurial
Yeah,
vlog?
vlog with a V.
Vlog. Okay. This is the entrepreneurial vlog, and the reason why we wanted to start a vlog is because what we realize is that a lot of people see entrepreneurs when they're successful and when they're not successful. They never see them in the middle, and I think some people would think that I'm in the middle. I don't consider myself to be in the middle. I feel like I'm in the, beginning stages. But, I have a couple businesses, I have employees. I've, raised capital and done things. So this is kind of the middle road of our journey as
Mhm.
some other people may see it or think of it. And what we realize is that entrepreneurship is something that's very not well understood. Like everybody thinks that it looks a certain way and it doesn't look that way at all. Like we get on Instagram and then we see, the big name entrepreneurial, influencers, and we think that's how life is supposed to look. And I think at some point in time life is supposed to look like that. But that's not how it looks in the beginning. It's not how it looks in the middle. And it's definitely not how it looks every single day. Entrepreneurship is something that is very, very um, mundane at times because you're doing the same thing over and over again. And sometimes it's just very boring. And we wanted to showcase what real, true entrepreneurship looked like from kind of a week to week or day to day basis so that people understand that um, this is a hard road to travel. I think one of the worst things that's happening in the influencer space is everybody is being influenced to be an entrepreneur. And I think that's really, really great because I feel like everybody's in business, whether they know it or not. Even if you're an employee, technically speaking, you're in business. So just knowing it and doing it at a higher level is a great thing. But I think a lot of times, a lot of entrepreneur influencers try to sell it and kind of package it as something that is simple or easy. And to be quite honest, nothing worth having is easy or simple. Like we invested one of the things, and we'll probably talk about this on a later episode, but one of the things we did was we invested in this done for you drop shipping store. And I'm not going to go into detail, but it definitely did not turn out how it was supposed to. It was supposed to be very, very simple. And as I'm sitting here today, definitely not simple at all.
So that was one of the lows for the week.
Um, yeah, for the past couple months actually.
Yeah.
But that's just it's just one of those signs that even when you think you found a shortcut as an entrepreneur or when you found this get rich quick scheme, it's not really that. And we just wanted to be transparent and honest with people because honestly, if you meet me, like a lot of times I have on this not really facade, but like um
His customer service face.
yeah, my customer service face. And I look really friendly and I look like I'm like all put together and stuff like that. That's not the truth, honestly. And I don't think that's the truth for most entrepreneurs. I think it's something that's really covered up. So we just wanted to be transparent about our journey and show you guys where we're going. We're on a journey to one day live off of 1% of our net cash flow from all of our investments and businesses. And we're not there yet. So you're going to
Yeah.
see the journey. And Jasmine's going to talk about some of the highs and lows from this week.
Yep. So just to be really, really quick. All right. So this week, we actually hired our first employee. Well, I guess you can kind of call her employee, a VA, to edit the podcast because I've been doing all the editing, and it really started to take a toll, and it made like the podcast less enjoyable for the both of us because honestly, I hated editing myself, but we were bootstrapping and trying to be as efficient as possible with our money, and I kind of had the time, so I took it upon myself to do that.
Now she doesn't
We
have the time.
Yeah. But we hired the VA not last week, but the week before, I believe. And this week, she edited her first episode, and I was just so happy and proud of her. And I'm like, oh my God, this can be my best friend because I'm just so excited about this. So, yes, our VA, first employee, whatever you want to call it, for Abundant Culture. That was so exciting because it's like we're taking the next step in our business. And that was a big deal for Abundant Culture brand. And then what else happened? We hired a new manager for the coffee shop. We can get into the company culture a little bit later because that may be a longer episode and we want to keep this short for you guys. But long story short, the company culture just wasn't really right anymore, so we had to make some changes. Some voluntary, well, most voluntary anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a new manager and we are changing the company culture at our coffee shops for the better. So we were really excited about that. We made sure our expectations were said well in advance so there's no confusion whatsoever. We've been sending out these emails to our employees as of lately because we know we can't have an employee meeting like every day
Yeah.
or even every week because that costs us money for
Yeah.
them to be there. So I would rather, if it's something really quick and simple, then we decided to start sending out emails and just making sure that they read and reply to them as a way to like cut down on the employee meetings. But we still plan on having them at least once a month. But we want to make sure that these expectations that we hold for ourselves and our company and our employees are always being met. So yeah, we can get into company culture all day, all day. And then the last thing I had for this week is we were just doing like a lot of volunteering. Every week we volunteer with a youth ministry group with one of our friends that he hosts at his church. And it's like, they call it PG-13 because I guess the age range is around 13. It's like junior high to high school, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so we volunteer every week, and it's pretty cool. We get to make an impact in younger adults and kids' lives, and then we also volunteered at our church, and we were also able to finally sit in on church for the pre-recording. So that was really cool. Finally getting to spend some time with our church family because we've missed them over the past couple of months. So that was it for the week. Lots of highs and like one low, I guess, which is the drop shipping store that we'll cover another time. But if you guys have any questions, any comments, just put it in the comments section. Make sure you like and share this video. And we cannot wait to, start this vlog journey with you guys and, really just try to help people through our experiences. So, see ya.